We're live. You're still here. It's going. Say hi, Josh. What? Oh, he does. Hang on, hang on. We're having some duct tape issues. Uh, he can only hear and he can only hear me. All right, hang on 1 second. I gotta figure out. Steven. Hang on. Do. Why? Desktop volume is on, so this should be going. Hang on. It's not. Bear with me, Steven. Thank God there's only you watching right now. Why is desktop audio not working? All right. Settings. Audio. Desktop audio is disabled because, that's good. Let's try that. Let's see if that does anything. No. That has done nothing. Can we do that? Apply.
Well, now he's saying can barely hear anyone else. So what's that about?
Change that to off.
How about now, Steven?
Apply. There we go.
I'm not
about now,
close to the
Steven?
microphone. Does that work?
Tell us
Wait,
if I've
37
fixed the
seconds for
issue.
response.
Come on.
Can you hear me now?
It's like a 90-second delay.
Good.
Yeah. We should time it out.
Ah, there we go. J-Fry's nice and loud.
Okay. Issue fixed.
What? I don't see that statement. Oh,
Are you
there it is.
in live
Damn,
chat
why
or are
is
you
yours so
in
much
top
farther
chat?
than
Because you're in top chat.
I am in top chat.
Ips. Hey, I'm
Okay.
in top chat and I still see.
I am switching to live chat. And no change. Okay, sweet. All right. Once again, I'm your host, Jay Fry. How's it going? Garrick's Jerk. Josh isn't here. Hey, Sean. Okay, we're good. Covered everything. Somebody, I was watching Veterans React from Black Rifle Coffee. And the Jared Taylor, the slightly chunky guy that they just call fat constantly, was talking about how he likes a really badass antagonist. And I was like, I think you mean protagonist, you fuck. And he proved he meant protagonist. I was like, you stupid son of a bitch.
Words.
But
hard.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if A or P, but yeah. I was like, I like a good antagonistic relationship with somebody on the stream. And,
I do enjoy
so
it.
does Sean, as long as it's a woman.
Oh, no, I'll yell at dudes, too. It's just normally dudes aren't
You pick a fight with every woman we have on.
Do I? Why do you gotta keep bringing on shitty women? Bring on a shitty dude.
Like the exception of Lily.
I'll fight with a shitty dude. Well, Lily's not shitty.
Yeah, she's busy.
Were you on for when I when I brought on
in my defense, Blonde picks the fight with me.
Wait. What are we talking about? Who's fighting who, and when did this all go down?
The last time you brought on a gal?
Oh, Sean, and every time there's a vagina brought on.
Yeah, well,
Astrogen
well, the last time,
crazy.
well, we did have Laurel on. That went okay.
Yeah, I liked Laurel. Laurel and Lily are winners in my book.
Yeah, but we can't have Sarah back on. That was just
And
god awful.
Blonde is not my fault. That's on her.
Either
wait?
Sarah.
What did you tell
Any
her?
Sarah.
Yeah, the other Sarah was fine
That was
too.
my fault.
Sean,
No,
what did
you were rather
tell Blonde?
antagonistic with the other Sarah.
What,
She still
what-
doesn't like you. No, that was my fault. I was sharing screen caps to show Blonde that I wasn't upset that she was blowing me off, and I included some shitty bits for funsies.
She got hot
So,
really,
she's been on it,
really
managed on.
fast. Yeah, she has never forgiven me.
Like, well, you were like, what the fuck does she do all day anyway? And I'm like, not a lot. But yeah, there was some. Yeah, it'd be fair to say tension. From. All right, let's talk about we've got news or something. We don't need to rehash old bullshit.
Yeah, a thing or two may have happened over the week. Yeah.
Well, 2 weeks technically. We actually didn't do a live stream last week.
Oh
we
shit!
streamed
Yeah,
live.
so we got a lot to cover.
I was looking for that.
Yeah.
It's been there the whole freaking
We just
time.
didn't air it. And apparently, no, wait. 2 weeks ago, we had dead links, so we didn't have many people.
Yeah, Wolfie was actually going to watch, and then she clicked the wrong link, and it was just. There's another one. I'm nice to Wolfie.
Why is she on though?
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. All right. What do we have to talk about? We've got. Let's start with this one's funny. So, New York Times was saying that many top Republicans will not be endorsing Trump this time around. I'm like, yeah, but they didn't endorse him last time around. On the list is George Bush 43. He hasn't decided, but the Times said he won't be supporting Trump, but his spokesperson was like, Bush never said that. He just hasn't decided yet. I'm like, yeah, well, in 2016, he didn't vote for Trump, and he did vote. So it's either Johnson or
He might have
possibly
wrote in
McMuffin, I guess.
He could have wrote in.
He wrote himself in.
Well, he could. No, he can't do that. But he could have wrote in Cruz.
Me.
And we lost Jay.
Damn it.
Jay, you're lost.
He be gone. But I did watch the video that Styx did about George W. And he was bringing up a lot of stuff that I remember, but I don't remember that take particularly when it came to W. Like, people called him an idiot. And Styx called him an evil genius playing around as an idiot. Or playing off the fool, jest, or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Remember.
he definitely played the fool.
But was he the evil genius in behind the scenes?
No, he just played dumber than he is, and he played it up to be a diffusing factor for people actually calling out some of the nefarious shit that his administrations were doing. But in the case of Shrub, Bush 43 W, most of the policy decisions weren't his to make anyway. They were all done by the previous Nixon administration between Rumsfeld, Cheney. I can't think of the two other guys that were primary. I want to say Rosenstein, but it's not Rosenstein, but some other obviously Jewish name. And I can't even I can't even remember the fourth guy. Because the fourth guy wasn't a major player, but he was one of those guys you're like, hey, that guy was around in the Nixon administration. What the fuck is he getting jobs for? It was all the Nixon administration. So it was all his dad's cronies that...
Rumsfeld?
Rumsfeld. I said Rumsfeld. I said Donald Rumsfeld,
Oh, you did?
Dick Cheney.
I must come in after him. I heard Cheney was the first one.
I want to say Horowitz, but I'm not sure that that's right. But anyway, it was the previous Nixon administration, basically lock, stock, and barrel, except for Kissinger, who was dead, and Spiro Agnew, who was also, I believe, deceased at the time. So, I mean, Styx isn't wrong, but Styx also was in the very anti-Republican, liberal, nigh on lefty camp when Bush was president. So he's remembering his tainted views then. That doesn't mean he's not wrong. It just means that he was against them for propagandic reasons as well as legitimate thought out reasons, and he's having a hard time distinguishing between the two in his own memory. But he's not wrong. I don't want to take that away from him.
Steven asked if you guys watched the Ann Coulter video, Razorfish trashing her, and I've been anti Ann Coulter for a while now, simply because every choice she's made has been a liberal one. She came to New York. She has not gotten married. She is living. She's living a liberal lifestyle while preaching conservative values. The only thing that I don't know that she's done is had an abortion. But every other step of the way, she has.
No, she had a hysterectomy, not an abortion.
Yeah, I'll say she exemplifies.
She renounced her feminism.
Yeah. Every action she has taken is that of a liberal.
No, she's
her words.
She is a grifter. She found a target market and is exploiting her target market.
Mm-hmm. Who, Ann Coulter?
Yes.
Okay. I tell you what, she is riding that pony to the very end. She's doing it well.
Well, she gained popularity when she called out Trump early, which was just for shits and giggles. You know, I don't believe she's never really shown any support for him. Like, she's just said Donald Trump, and that was probably just to flirt with Maher while they banged in the back, because he likes big bags of bones. See, Mike knows what's up.
What'd I miss?
He said she banged Bill Maher.
What's the other name for flipping somebody off? Is it the New Jersey hand wave, or is this, what is it?
The bird.
I know there's bird. Yeah, flipping the bird. But there's something better for it.
The one finger salute.
Jersey turn signal. Oh.
Maybe the Jersey turn signal. I forget. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
We casually interrupt this broadcast for
this non-sequitur brought to you by the swamp.
Hey, it's quite cozy, actually.
All transitions.
And happy to report, the hurricane was not a hurricane. It barely fucking missed it over here.
Meanwhile, I've had like 4 earthquakes this month, and we're 8 days in. There was a girl on Facebook who, in March or in May, she said it's the end of May. She was saying that she in 2015 or 2016 she visited a psychic who said she'd die in 2020, and like she's nearly 6 months in and nothing's happened yet. I'm like, yeah, but 2020 just isn't your year. like it's bad for me, but it's so much worse for you. Like, imagine living to the end of 2020 but not making it. That sucks. So also on the list of it's George Bush, and then Mitt Romney. I'm like, oh no, not Mitt. Also, Cindy McCain, because I was going to send this to you.
Cindy McCain or Megan?
Cindy McCain is voting Biden.
Well, they're personal friends.
Of course they are.
So Megan McCain will also be voting for Joe Biden.
Not shocked.
Me neither. Pretty sure Anna Navarro will also be voting for Joe Biden.
Dude, fuck Anna Navarro. Steven's with me on that, right, Steven? He got a suspension for calling her a cunt.
Nice. So, if you want me to derail it for a little while, I did get a question from one of the guys in the Portland meetup group. Wanted to ask. Yeah, well, he's asking about home security and home defense, and he's asking why people don't talk about
buy a shotgun
or rifle caliber pistols, aka AR-15 pistols. So I want to address this real quick, and you guys can chime in. But here's the thing: rifle cartridges are specifically designed around a certain barrel length. When you shorten that barrel length, what happens is you have a lot of unburnt powder that gets spewed out the end and burnt in your face. So you're exposed to a large muzzle flash and a lot of
carcinogens
and a lot of concussive noises for no real advantageous reason, with the exception of 300 Blackout for sure, because that's what I run. But
okay.
Well, it's designed to be shot out of a 9.5-inch barrel. But anyway, this is why you don't take rifles and shorten the barrels. They're specifically designed for a certain barrel length to expend all of the powder by the time the bullet makes it out the end. And personally, this is an opinion. They are called pistols for legal purposes. They are not really pistols. Not in my opinion.
So he's saying pistol-sized rifle calibers instead of rifle-sized pistol calibers.
You mean a pistol-sized firearm with a rifle cartridge?
Oh, yeah.
So
no,
like it's an AR-15
shotgun
with like a 10.5-inch barrel.
Yeah.
But he was asking me why don't people bring up pistol ARs more often? And that's basically why. It's because it's not good for home defense unless you're, throwing it in the back of your truck. It's good to have outside, not inside.
Yeah, you're better off even though they're called pistols, they're basically just really small rifles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I shotgun home defense all day, every day.
Yep.
Birdshot. Birdshot followed by buck. No slug.
Oh, you don't do the slug?
I do not do slugs. I carry 2 slugs in my my side saddle, but yeah, I'm not. There's none. It's I've got in order. I've got a clear tube, and I've got bird, buck, buck, buck. Like it just, if it comes down to it, I got 2 birds and 6 bucks, and that's in case there's a multitude of people. Like, I will warn you with bird shots, but that's only going to happen once.
Oh, the one that had it best was Dave Chappelle, in his last special when he's talking about the meth heads. Oh, beautiful!
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful skit.
Give me the one with the person on the box. Pepper them real good. But yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. Is pepper, and then bark.
All gauges 12.
Mm-hmm.
Although you could do the same with a 20.
No, you can do it with a 410.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to 410, but
Well, if you're
Here's
doing
the thing
410, you
with
might as well load long Colt.
with proper extension, your arms are out as far as a 20-inch shotgun barrel. I've done the training. They've put you up against a wall. You pull your pistol, and that's your distance from the wall. And then you pull your shotgun, and your arms are tucked in, but the barrel is still arm's length plus 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same distance. You're not doing anything excessive to get the barrel out there. You're not leading around corners or anything else like that. I want a light on the gun so I can see who I'm shooting. I want bullets in the gun that don't overpenetrate, and a 9mm will go through many layers of drywall, as well as even 45 will go through many layers. So I don't need an 88 caliber that shoots through schools in my home.
You don't? Do you have the Shockwave yet, or I don't remember if you said you had one.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you pictures of it later.
Okie dokie.
I thought about
That's
it.
another
Shockwave,
option
but
too. If you don't want a full size shotgun, just go with a pistol grip.
Yeah, that's like for bedroom defense only.
pretty much. I thought about getting the Shockwave, but I figured, I'll just get one with a stock. It's not that much different.
Yeah. I if you're gonna get into a gunfight in your home, I want 8 rounds with an additional 8 on the gun, just for safety's sake. Because you know, at no point am I putting on a gun belt.
Yeah. Now, would you rock the KSG?
Buck naked. I don't really have a problem with Caltech. I own a sub 2000, and I've never had I like the sight came a little loose once, but you know that was it. So I don't have like huge you know I bought it on a whim, but you know it was I have a Glock. This takes Glock magazines, but I've never had the issues like some people are like really hesitant with Caltex. Mine worked fine. Like the only thing that's stupid about it is you can't put a scope on it without having to make it flop around. So I don't fear the Caltech, but I've got I put the Mossberg front end on my gun, which has a lip, and I put a hand stop on it because I want to keep my freaking fingers.
Yeah, fair enough. You could get
unless
the
I
full
get a
length.
girlfriend.
You could get the full length one that holds like a whole box of shells.
What do you mean a full length? Full length what?
The Caltech, the other one that has the tube extensions and the longer barrel.
Oh yeah, the bullpup with like the it's like a 24-inch barrel.
I don't remember how long the barrel is. All I know is that the tubes hold 12 shells each, plus one in the chamber. So that's a full box of shells.
Yeah, I thought it was 14, but yeah, it might have been 12. Yeah, but then
There's a lot of
all right,
places
so
that wouldn't
I
be
have a
legal.
ready mag on my AR pistol because I'm a douche. And that's max weight for me. Like just 25 rounds of ammo on a shotgun. That's a little much. Plus, you're talking extended barrels. Not that the length's going to be significant because it is a bullpup. But that would, you know, a 24-inch barrel with the bullpup, with the way the bullpup's designed, you know, that would eliminate any sort of worry about your fingertips. And it would probably be like the same distance as a 16-inch barrel. That's why they chose that distance. So that would eliminate certain worry warts issues with the gun. But no, that's too much weight. I have several 74 and 76 round drum mags, either Russian or Romanian or Chinese, and I put one in the gun, and then I took it out of the gun and I set it down because the damn thing weighed 5 pounds all by itself. It was 3 pounds, but still, it was heavy. I'm not going to do that unless I'm guarding like a roadblock, and then I'm going to rest the gun on a barrier or something. Just too much weight.
Ah, crap. That's not going to work. Let me do this.
Am I gone again? What's going on?
No, you're here. Whoop. Now you're gone because I left the meeting because I'm a dumbass. So bear with me. Just trying to show the shotgun. That didn't work very well. Pull that down. Go ahead and transition back to this. And I will have to go back to this. It's a duct tape production. I'm not allowed to take time off. Pull this back up here. 11. Yeah. I'm smart.
What happened?
I pulled up a picture of the Caltech to show everybody on the stream, and then I dropped it into the window that was the Hangout, and it kicked me out of the Hangout.
Well, Garrick's still gone.
I don't know what happened to him. Let's see if I can do this a smarter way. And I will drag this up here, and we'll put it up here in the corner. Like so. God damn it. Auto resize my shit.
No good.
There. I'll just kind of do that. God fucking damn it.
Smooth.
Yeah, not at all.
I
Not
noticed.
at all.
We are
I can tell by the cursor.
minor
There it
technical
goes.
difficulties.
There we go. Okay.
Hey guys.
Hello.
I just saw it get resized.
Yeah.
$829. That's not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, for a shotgun, like,
It's you
can get a.
that would be
you can get
good
like
for an
a-
automatic. I don't know about a pump.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can get an automatic Mossberg for that price.
Mm-hmm.
That rail looks janky as hell.
It's funny
That's
to watch
because
it get shot
it
in
is.
slow motion because the whole thing just fucking flexes, and I'm just looking at it like, this thing's gonna break. It's gonna break, and the dude shoots the whole thing, a few thousand times, and it never breaks. So,
A few thousand times.
well, that was in testing.
Oh, still, it's a shotgun. I'm not shooting the shotgun a few thousand times anytime soon. I might have like 200 through my my shockwave, and half of that is other people who are like, "Can I?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." But yeah, so shotgun. Buy a shotgun. Double barrel. Fire both into the air. Buy a shotgun.
Buy a shotgun.
Yeah.
Well, we can all agree
so-
that Joe is right. Buy a shotgun.
I mean, I'm not against buying a shotgun. I have a plethora. Well, 3.
I have one, and it's a bird gun. It's an odd size. It's an odd gauge. It's single action, split action.
Does it fire?
It does. It
Well,
will
then
do
you
the
can use
trick.
it to kill people.
Yep. Very
Yeah, you can
slowly.
fuck some shit up. I've seen
Very slowly.
Skyfall. I know what's up. So I think we covered that. Let's move on to not Riot, but Riot adjacent with Gretchen Whitmer, the governor of Michigan, who has a hard-on for hairdressers who want to work, going so far as when he was allowed to work by the state judiciary said it was okay, she had his license pulled. as if that's not an overreach of the state. Anyway, they sought to collect signatures to have her recalled, and they now have the ability to get signatures for the recall effort. So congratulations, you were there a year. You're not even at 2 years yet, and they already want to recall you. But they wanted the same thing for Schneider, which didn't work because Black Lives Matter and whatever the fuck. But yeah, they're going after, and I hope they succeed because first off, she signed a executive order saying $1,000 fine if you're caught not social distancing. And while it was being signed, no one was social distancing. Like she's just a giant hypocrite. But as soon as it became politically advantageous to march and be in groups larger than 12, she took that opportunity. And was probably pissed about it? Her daughter. Gretchen, Mrs. Whitmer, or Governor Whitmer, canceled her daughter's graduation, canceled her daughter's prom, canceled her daughter's... like, you want to put the MILF up there for clarification purposes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because she's obviously evil when you can just look at her.
Oh, she is. And that's
Who's
aside
evil?
from her husband. Hey, it's about time, Pumpkin.
There he is.
I'm sorry. I'm doing other stuff. I have a life,
Hey there, Big Red.
Howdy.
Did you get your stuff in yet or not yet?
Not yet. Dude, it's coming from Oregon.
All right. Well, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, well. He sent me the tracking number and all the stuff, so.
Sweet.
He might send me a package full of notes that say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, ha 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 ha. I don't know.
You could send them back IOUs, I guess.
I ordered a butt plate for my my Shockwave blade, and it was $12. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to just get a note that says "fuck you" printed in like a 3D plastic. But I got it, and it's all right. It definitely takes the edges off, and it keeps from scratching up my my Shockwave when I set it on the ground.
Oh,
I didn't know
nice.
you babied your guns that much. Jesus.
That's what I'm telling the ATF.
Yeah.
That is not a butt pad. That is to keep my my $50 Shockwave blade pristine.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
It's not whatever I need to tell. It's what I need to tell the ATF.
When's the Boogaloo kicking off, man? I'm bored.
Those that actually wish for the Boogaloo are in for quite a shock when it actually does happen.
Yeah,
It's not going to be as
What?
fun as you
Hold
think
on.
it is.
Why is Whitmer
The left's
on
already
the
kicking off
fucking
the Boogaloo.
screen? Get that ugly witch off.
Dude, have you not heard the last 3 minutes of this conversation?
Not at all.
No.
Mm.
No, I just got here. What are you talking about?
Whatever.
All right.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go with
What a twat.
Josh is late, Whitmer's fake, and Garrick's gay. That's those are my choice for late, fake, and gay. Your turn, Mike.
Boo.
You just mad you got the homo. Somebody posted on Facebook. They asked if anybody had been in any movies in the horror community, and this guy goes, "I did porn." I'm like, "Dude, I watch gay porn all the time. I've never seen you." And he goes, "Got me?" And I'm like, "You're damn right, I got you, homo." I didn't say homo, but I'm like, "You're damn right, I got you."
So has
But,
anybody in here seen the porno with George Floyd or no?
Yeah, let me know if you have, because I will mock you mercilessly.
I mean, I haven't. I don't do black guys.
It's big
I'm
butts
not
and
Milo
bunions is not my
Yiannopoulos. I'm
thing.
sorry.
Now, it still counts if you let them do you.
Mhm. Well, Sargon still says that none of his boyfriends are gay, so I don't know what to think. The Sargon, he's lefty as shit, but I've been enjoying his videos about how he's just outraged, and I'm like, yeah, but you're only like 3/4 outraged because the other quarters is fine with Black Lives Matter. But so Whitmer is she's they're passing out the signatures to get her booted, because as soon as it became politically beneficial, she was out there marching, not 6 feet apart, next to Reverend Saggy Pants, and a whole bunch of Black Lives Matter bullshit. It's absolutely disgusting what she not only did in this protest, but the layers of control she tried to put in place prior to it. I want the garden section closed in Walmart. As if that's going to cost extra money.
Are you bitching about Whitmer again?
Yeah, because she's got they got approved to get a petition signing for her recall. So that was the news. Steven says, I heard Floyd's kids didn't recognize the father because they hadn't seen him in 15 years. I had seen the intro, the Jordan Report.
Okay,
put it in
Steven, explain this to me. Why is his body even in Houston? I don't understand the connection to Houston.
I don't.
It was the only funeral home big enough to fit all the motherfuckers that are avoiding COVID-19. It's bullshit. Yep, can't buy paint supplies even though you're stuck in your house for 2 months. You can't paint a room. Can't buy wallpaper.
Did you see the thing that I posted in Gun Club?
The what?
The picture.
The
screenshot of the TV.
Coronavirus stay-at-home order? Or Contra Costa County? Where's that?
That's in Portland.
You guys just need to watch the videos I sent. The second one's gold.
I'm not going to... You want me to put the audio on?
I think that's...
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let me get it to...
Lives matter!
Back that up.
All right.
Here comes the video. It's 52 seconds long. So
never mind. That is the county that San Francisco resides in.
Do Black Lives matter to you? Do Black Lives matter, right, Karen? Fucking white piece of shit, you little fucking cussy ass bitch! Oh yeah, you wanna fucking go, Karen?
Did she say Karen?
Yes.
No! Until Black Lives matter! Until Black Lives matter, no life matters!
Black, white, yellow.
That is not our fight! Until Black Lives mean something to this country! No. No.
The mental illness is great.
She ain't going nowhere though. She not going nowhere.
Until Black...
What you gonna do? She not going nowhere.
Good Lord.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Do Black Lives matter to you?
And that's the video. Now it's on repeat.
Yep, it's on repeat.
Black asses matter. Is that what she said?
Yeah, Black Lives Matter. And they're stopping traffic until you agree. Black asses matter? Are you doing something you need to tell me about?
Oh.
I mean...
Bye.
Confess your sins.
Bye, Mrs. Macron.
Nothing. I'm wearing headphones, so she can't really hear. The only reason she was able to hear the video is because it's so goddamn loud.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, at least it isn't like the screeching happy like you shared last time, you shit ass.
What's that?
You didn't.
I made the mistake.
I didn't read it fast enough to know to turn down the volume.
Oh. I made the mistake last week of pointing out that if you can say I can't breathe, you can breathe. That wasn't what needed to be said at the time. No one deserves to be killed by the police. That being said, this was his 8th arrest. So,
Not
1
gonna
out of
have
7 arrests, 100%. Dying on your 8th arrest, you're still at 85%. That's a pretty good Yelp review for Minneapolis police. But that might just be me.
Could be.
We've all seen the old guy who got knocked over by the cops.
Buffalo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's everybody think of that?
I'm 50-50 on it. I'm kind of, if you watch the stream, Matt touched on it. It was, I don't know what the dude was expecting. That's what you're going to get, and your age doesn't matter when you're doing what the guy did when you were up against the cops. That being said, the cop probably was right to bend down to try to help, and his buddy was wrong to try to get him to continue to move forward. Even though help was right there, that was probably the wrong move, because that shove was warranted, but the end result was unexpected.
Yes. No, the being pulled up was completely different. I have hazmat training, and in your hazmat training, you are not to stop under any circumstances when moving forward if there are people behind you because of a loss of vision.
And again, I understand why they were moving forward. And what Matt didn't show in that video continues for another couple of seconds. There was actually
EMS show up.
Well, not only do the EMS show up, but concurrently the video pans to the left, and you see those very same cops engage with a group of rioters that are, or protesters, whatever you want to call them, that are holding signs, and they physically altercate with those people as well. But you never see that in the video.
Yeah, it's not an isolated incident, basically. Well, and then this brings up the other video that I had seen. It was either this week or last week.
Mike, he was putting pulling his hand up towards the cop's gun because he's an idiot. That's why. Yeah. He's a dumbass old man who thought he had any sort of modicum of control because of his white privilege. Hey, Wolfie.
He's an activist.
Well, and then this brings up the other video of when the National Guard was driving through with a Hummer. Then the cops come in a line through the street in a suburb, and there's these people out on their front porch recording. Cop multiple times. I'm pretty sure it's 3 or 4 times to get in the fucking house. They did not. They lit them up with paintballs. I mean, so
pepper balls.
This open. Well,
also, if they were on their own property, that is a violation.
Is it?
Absolutely. Okay. I'm on my property, officer. You don't get to tell me that. I'm on my land. Fuck off. You need a warrant to step in my land, so fuck off. You don't have that authority. They think they have that authority. They do not have that authority. I'm on my property. I am complying with the law as written. Fuck off.
Well, look at the Boston bombing with the M280 or M249s pointed at people in apartment buildings at the top of Hummers.
Yeah, shouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care who you are. You don't get to point a gun at me. I'm in my apartment, minding my own business, waiting for my ramen to finish cooking. I assume because they're in apartments, they're eating ramen.
Wait, you live in an apartment?
And I'm eating ramen.
Oh, we had 2 people dip out. You offended 2 people, or I did.
Oh, it's like ramen. I'm out of here. My delicate sense of cuisine. I absolutely believe Mike saying that he heard that he was running an app with his phone to collect the radio frequency of the radio, because that really does explain why the dumbass had his phone and was waving it around the cop's belt area.
Okay, but until there's proof, that's neither here nor there.
He's an activist.
Okay, so
he's lived long enough.
Well, that's probably why he was a sacrificial lamb. He's lived a good life.
you fucking gays and your lavish lifestyles.
Well, they're not spending it on broads.
Ah, yeah. I didn't think I got the Dame Fund. Constantly throwing money at pussy. It's atrocious. What else do we have to talk about?
Well, we didn't even talk
you
about
can talk
Minneapolis.
about why you don't like Sean looking at a Ruger.
Oh, no, just fuck Ruger, especially Bill Ruger.
Well, yeah, fuck Bill Ruger, but hey, you know what? He's not in charge anymore. So, you know what?
He did.
Hey, we
He
already
did.
had our gun talk for the night. Come on.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. He missed.
fuck you.
He missed
We're
home
doing it
defense
again.
rifles. No, you want to talk? You show up on time.
I'll fucking leave. It's not a
Don't do
problem.
that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
you got
Hang
6
on.
minutes anyway. No, just,
Oof.
the no what the hell were you what?
Well, we can talk about the Minneapolis City Council voting 9 out of 12 to defund the police.
Good Lord, that's little Mogadishu will just be Mogadishu. But yeah, I Bill Whittle on his one of his streams or his recent postings said, yeah, let's do that, and to make it fair, we'll also defund another city. That way we can use comparison for comparative purposes. And Minneapolis has already volunteered, so we'll make them one. And a lot of Hollywood has signed an open petition to defund the police, so we'll make them the other one. And we'll see how that goes for them.
I predict St. Paul's going to get an influx of new residents toot sweet.
Yeah. But I saw people on Facebook posting, yeah, let's just secede the state, and that way they can't. I'm like, see, it's not going to spill over like you think, because currently there's nothing. If they defund the police, it'll stay in that city. It won't break out of the city because it's just that city that's defunded the police. If it breaks out of that city, then you've got a MS-13 style problem where it'll come immediately to clash with police that are available in the surrounding jurisdictions. Just it's not going to happen. Literally, the National Guard will be put on call to fuck their day up.
Mike says, so during the next riots, there won't be any cops to keep people from burning literally everything. There weren't basically any cops in Minneapolis.
I was like,
so they really...
What about this time around?
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be no different. They're going to burn whatever they're going to fucking burn. I agree with that, but they're not going to burn everything.
I saw a live stream where it took them about 20 minutes to break into a Wells Fargo bank. And I was like, you guys know that the money's in the safe, right?
Well, I'm just...
Do you think you're getting into the safe?
Yeah.
Well, and they don't burn liquor stores, which is odd.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That probably they'll be looted, but they won't be burnt down. They know better than that. How long till people start fighting back, do you think?
Well, they already have. Not so much fighting back as preparing to fight back. There have been cities that have had armed members of the community on the street corners of the major thoroughfares coming into the town. And they're like, we're ready for you, Antifa. But they're not coming.
I was so proud of that Idaho display. That was Murica, for real.
Yeah, Idaho's one of them, yeah. See, the problem with getting to the suburbs is getting to the suburbs.
Transportation.
Yeah,
The buses aren't exactly running right now.
Yeah, so if you can't take a car to the suburbs to smash cars because somebody will smash your car.
Well, not to mention they probably burned all the cars too.
Yeah, and you're not going to walk 13 miles in the hopes of picking up enough stuff to make it worthwhile. So I don't really particularly worry about like if they want to cause havoc in the streets, let them. Like 30% of the gay hearts in this country are in rural areas, and another 50% are in the suburbs.
Yeah, the only problem with that is they're high caliber and they go through shit. And fucking Bubbas and Yahoos are going to be fucking shooting through shit.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
they're called lines of protest.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but
Go ahead.
that's only if they hit meat. And a lot of these first-time gun owners aren't going to know how to fucking aim.
That's
Wow.
true.
In
Well, we
some of
could
those
see
things, those
we
first time
could
gun
see
owners are interesting, but
we could see the experiment that they pulled in Schindler's List, where they lined up X amount of people and shot to see how far the bullet would go through people.
easy with the people. They were Jews.
Dude.
True.
Dude. If you want to continue doing this, we do need my channel.
Notice how Josh hasn't said dick.
Yeah, it'll be a shit show to say the least.
So, what's
It's
your
not gonna
opinion
be
on
fun.
the situation, Mr. Goldbaum?
Oh, according to one resident of New York City, the buses are running there at least.
I bet they started up for the protest because they weren't running when COVID was flopping its happy ass around town.
Is it wrong to wish for a spike in COVID at this point?
Oh yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe.
I feel that's a tactic of the left. Like they wanted the Michigan protesters to all be dead by now, and I don't think that's fair. I want to point out that the Michigan protest was a month ago, and there wasn't a significant increase in COVID cases. I want to point out that we're on day 12 of rioting and looting, and there has not been an increase in COVID in Minneapolis or any other of these places.
Well, we still need another week for that to start showing up.
Oh, according to
14
said
days?
resident, the buses were running during COVID.
Right, but they're not going to announce it for 2 days thereafter. So if you figure another 5 days.
Here, guys.
All right.
According to New York resident, the buses were running during COVID.
Yeah, well, so are subways. It's just stupid.
And they were
Those
free.
things are petri dishes on a good day.
Yeah.
When were they ever not?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
They're petri dishes on a good day. Can you imagine what they are on a bad one?
The medical professionals, they've got me pissed with their COVID's deadly, but racism is deadlier.
Did you see what the WHO announced today?
I did not, because we defunded them and I don't care.
The WHO announced
True.
today that those who have the asymptomatic positives of COVID aren't a major vector of infection. They are not passing it along.
Well, that's what the picture was showing, or at least was inferring, because there's social gathering limits of 12 people, protest gatherings of 100. My fucking God.
The way I read that, it was there was the disparity of saying it's okay to have groups of 12 if you're having a backyard party, but it's okay to have groups of hundreds if you're protesting.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying.
You have to miss
Huh?
you have to miss prom, you have to miss your graduation, you have to miss your mother's funeral. Oh, but Joe Biden's coming in special for George Floyd's funeral. We're going to ship it halfway across the country to get enough people to visit for this funeral. Died in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Buried in fucking Houston? What the shit?
Well, and died in Minneapolis, was killed in Minneapolis. Riots
Died in
proceed
Minneapolis.
from there. Well, he was killed. Went to South Carolina for something. Was there for a couple of days, and now is in Houston.
Was that is that when Biden checked him out? Because his autopsy pisses me off.
Biden's?
His autopsy is 100% Biden. His
Biden.
his autopsy is based 100% on video and not the body. I'm like, oh, well, how come you're inconclusive on Epstein, motherfucker? You can tell me the second that that Floyd died, but you can't tell me the cause of Epstein's death? Go fuck yourself. I used to like you.
Why? I mean, at this point, celebrity anything shouldn't be allowed to be a what's the word I'm looking for? Authority on a goddamn thing.
Yeah, look at you, Oz.
Okay, two things I do want to talk about real quick: kneelers and who was the Justin Trudeau wannabe that got sent home by the crowd?
That was the Minneapolis mayor.
Yeah, him.
Frey, by the way, not Fry. Frey.
Yet they still call him Fry. Is he related to you, Jay?
Frey. Because mine is Fry, Fry. He's Frey, Frey.
Mm-hmm.
Chrome,
Two vowels
prawn,
go
what's the
walking.
difference?
Yeah, exactly.
Potato, potato.
Like we're talking to here.
Or if
This is potato.
you're from the swamp, you think I'm Scottish for some reason.
Yeah. The
I mean, Josh could pass for Scottish.
Yeah, this was
I
true.
wonder why.
Wouldn't happen to do with the fact that my last name kind of is a Scottish clan, would it?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Josh McLeod.
There can be only one.
There could be only one.
There's McLeod.
You still know John McClane.
There, that's Irish, not Scottish.
Oh, they're so close though. There's overlap.
Dude, there's a major body of water in between them.
Not a major. It's like a lock.
Yeah, it's a bit bigger than a loch.
Lock.
Loch is just fun
Loch.
to say.
Yeah.
Faith in the word.
What were your questions? What were your two questions again? 'Cause
Oh,
one was
no,
good
just
and the
things
other
to
one
talk
was
about.
usual shit.
Yeah, where he had to do his walk of shame.
Yeah.
No, the other question. What was the other question?
Oh,
the
kneeler.
kneelers.
Kneelers.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe for a second it was the choice of the National Guard to kneel. I think that was ordered from above. But
What?
did you guys
What
see
the
did you guys see the police? There was these two cops who kneeled to bring the protesters in, and then they lit them up with pepper balls. That was hilarious.
Still waiting for the video of the pepper ball nut shot like we had here.
Yeah. NYC public transit was probably the single largest vector of spreading COVID. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, no shit.
And that is both the buses and the tunnel. Because I don't know if you've ever been to New York City. You get blasted with air, just constantly. There's vents from under the street that blast you with air. There's the famous Marilyn Monroe blast
vent?
of air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
steam vent.
You know, that's air. That's air full of COVID, possibly. Not then. Now. I don't give a shit about what is it, Brendan Frey? All I know is it's not Fry. Him and his walk of shame that I'm pretty sure when he got home he rubbed his nipples to the point of rawness over. It's I don't give a shit.
I don't need
Well-
those visuals. Jesus.
I mean, with that guy, did you see him doing the line dance
Yeah.
in his women jeans? For as much pandering as on these people's side as he could possibly fucking be, they found his limit when they demanded an answer, a yes or no answer to the question, will you defund the police? And he answered truthfully when he said no, because it's a galactically stupid idea. They
Absolutely.
turned on him. Does that not very much demonstrate that these people will never be satiated. Or, yeah, satiated.
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 You're normally
There's
pretty
too many
good
S's in that.
with the words. Yeah.
You put the emphasis on the syllable.
The wrong
On
syllable.
the wrong syllable.
On the wrong syllable.
That brings me. I want to talk about Drew Brees real quick. Drew Brees
Okay.
didn't apologize for cancel culture. Drew Brees apologized because he has partners and sponsors that are connected with his charities. He founded many charities that have donated tens of millions of dollars over the last 2 decades. We're talking since Katrina, before Katrina, so that's 2006. Before Katrina.
BK.
So his charities are over 15 years old. And it wasn't his ego that made him apologize. It was his lack of ego that made him capitulate. And
I would agree with that, and I'm almost positive Goodell made a personal phone call to him and said, "You will."
And Shoshana Shamalama, whatever the fuck that the guy's name. Ooh, got to keep this channel alive.
M. Nicholas.
Oh, you mean Shannon Sharp, the dumbest man in the NFL?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking
Like
Christ.
it amazes me.
I used
how
to be
many...
a Broncos fan. I used to be a Broncos fan. When he played for him, I thought he was the shit. He's a great football player. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to put him in fucking broadcasting? He is the Magic Johnson of the NFL. He is that fucking illiterate.
Yeah, like Dr. Cornel West, Harvard graduate Barack Obama, Shannon Sosa Sharp, and any other motherfucker you want to point out. These rich, well-educated, and sharp black men are pointing out how impossible it is in America for black people to get ahead in life. 1999, we got the first black billionaire. Tiger Woods, the first the first billionaire athlete, Tiger Woods. Second billionaire athlete, Floyd Mayweather. Third billionaire athlete, Jordan, thank you. And then the fourth billionaire athlete is Cristiano Ronaldo. So whatever the fuck that race is. Spanish? Spain? Is he Spain?
He's a soccer player, right?
Yeah. Football.
Nah.
I think Spain. Portugal, whatever he is. So none of them white. First billionaire musician, not white. Of course, he's not really a musician anyway. It's Jay-Z. Youngest billionaire, Kylie Jenner. That all stems from a black penis from Ray J. Thank you very much, Brandy, and your little brother. It's nonsense that
porn pays, kids.
Well,
Okay, you got to put that one on
like a
screen,
roundabout.
Sean.
What's that?
You got to put that last one on screen.
That is pretty good.
what, Kylie?
No. Hang on. Let me break it out here. It'll show up here in 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
But
Anyway,
one of the first billionaires we had, not one of the first billionaires, but Oprah made her way into a billionaire status in the 90s. That's insane. Like, there is tons of room for upward mobility for any stripe of the imagination. Like, some minorities are getting their hands tied behind their back just so that blacks can succeed better. Like, there's a quota for Asians in most colleges because they want to bring in other minorities as well. It's insane. Anybody have any thoughts on it?
Well, I've said it for years, is that anybody complaining that the system is rigged against black people isn't really being educated properly, because they have every advantage going for them. They have the soft bigotry of low expectations playing in their favor, and then they're granted exceptional circumstances for anything else that they want to do.
Equal opportunity employment,
college college scholarships, grants,
scholarships, and passes. Yeah.
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 They have an entire funding mechanism built into the banking structure that favors them for loans if they want a small business loan.
There's multiple black schools that if you go on to college, it's paid for by somebody.
Yep.
You can't do that with a white school.
Well, I mean, there's equivalent in amongst whites, but it's not as openly available. You have to know, you have to be connected, you have to either excel.
Look,
you don't.
Here's the trick.
You don't
If
win
you
this
are-
bigotry
If
of
you're a
soft
black
expectations.
person who, if you're a black person in an area that you can't move up in for whatever reason, because I was listening to this guy talking to Gun Collective the other day, and I've heard his podcast before. He's a smart guy, but he talks about the ghettos of DC and how people just can't get out of there. It's not that they can't get out of there; they just don't want to. They don't want it bad enough. There is a very easy way to get out of anywhere that's terrible. Join the
Ben
military.
Carson got out of '60s Detroit.
Well, and hang on. You can join the military, and you will get the fuck out of there in a hurry. You will travel the world more than likely, and then you will wind up wherever you want to go afterwards.
Yeah, and then 50 years later, the 54th Regiment will get spray painted as racist by a bunch of white college students.
You do understand that selling your body to the military is very reminiscent of slavery, though, right?
No. It's pouring yourself out to the military. Very different from slavery.
So I was watching this Indian comedian yesterday who talked about like how terrible American slavery was, and he pointed out that his people, when they were slaves for 20 years nonstop, were forced to build the Taj Mahal. And the Taj Mahal, this beautiful work of art, encrusted in gems and diamonds and jewels and bespeckled and everything that it was, one of the wonders of the world, had been built on slave labor. And when they were done, their hands were cut off so they could never build anything as beautiful as that ever again. That's slavery. You go to Egypt and you see the pyramids. The pyramids were so amazing and impressive at the time, people thought they were put on this earth by aliens. But no, the slavery of the Jews are what was responsible for building the pyramids.
The pyramids are quite a bit older than the Hebrew faith. Like on the order of several thousand years.
Point is, they're saying that they have the pride to build that. And then what do they have in America? A pack of tube socks? Like what did you actually build?
The textile industry. You're wearing cotton, aren't you?
Yeah, I got clothes on.
You smoke?
Currently.
Tobacco, cotton.
Yeah, bro, that's what I meant.
And turpentine and tar. That's what the South produced. Oh, and slavery also produced all the sugar that we're all now addicted to as well.
I meant the building. Where's the building?
Well, there's that Parthenon in Athens, Georgia.
Parthenon wasn't built by slaves. So it's like 40 years old.
Well, Atlanta took a beating during the war, so.
Yeah, that was nothing compared to Black Wall Street. By the way, happy 99th birthday.
Yeah, when did that take place?
May
1922
yeah,
or
but
21.
what date? Was it in June?
It It was in
May 31st, 1921.
So
It was
in
for
June.
like 3 or 4 days, if I remember correctly. It started in May and ended in June.
But yeah, I was like, it's pretty funny. Like, you guys suck at slavery. So he wanted to. His idea, the joke was to for reparations to be put on charging for chewing tobacco. Because who likes chewing tobacco? That's right, former slave owners. Like, you're retarded.
No, I'm actually okay with that. I mean, if that's what they want for reparations, and that way we can get credit for giving reparations, let's go ahead and do that, because they're not going to get a whole lot out of that.
I'm not giving shit to anybody. Also, fuck off. I owned 0 slaves. You were 0 slaves.
So what you're saying is that you're pro chewing tobacco.
Yeah, I don't chew tobacco. But what I'm saying is non-slaves are accusing non-slave owners of slavery. It's retarded.
I agree.
I will not be punished for the sins of my father's 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 father. Oh, that's right. We didn't own slaves. What did I reverb off of? I heard that.
Not sure.
Point is, 1, I'm not paying for slavery. 2, I want an Edward pass. It's about time. Wolfie, get it done. Or Steven. I'm fine with that. You know, work your magic.
No, he can only give you the F word pass.
Talk to Milo, you know. Next time you guys have a meetup in the neighborhood.
So that picture I put up earlier of Trump is standing in front of all those kneeling people. If you couldn't tell, that was the I don't even know
Democrats.
what group it was. It was obviously all Democrats, but they were
It
given.
looked like the House, or
Well, no, because Schumer was there.
Yeah, Pelosi and Schumer were there, so that's the Senate.
So it's congressional Democrats. So it's not only the House, it's the Senate as well. So it was a group of Democrats that were all given the shawls to wear by the
BLM.
No, it was the Congressional Black Caucus.
Oh.
So, because and the funny thing there is that you can wear them for that because they were given to you and you were asked to wear them. But if you ever wear that as Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Jerry Nadler, whoever else, if you ever wear that thing again outside of that context, you should be rightfully ridiculed as pandering. And then they all took a knee, except for Jerry Nadler, because he is a roly-poly fat person and old as dirt and couldn't get down on a knee. Because he'd never get back up again. What'd you send me, Jay?
Open it. That's hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah. The over the weekend, Trump gave the big fuck you to to the media. Yeah. I don't. I didn't do nothing. I don't deserve to be punished for it. This didn't happen to you. You don't deserve to profit from it.
I'm on Instagram, and you guys know Phoenix Ammunition,
Yeah.
right?
Not
Okay.
personally.
So they have a picture of some 357 SIG ammo that they sold to somebody. It was returned to them because the guy who bought it said it would not fit in his revolver.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez. What an idiot.
I need to reach out to them. I could use that. And they're local. I can just go pick it up.
There you go.
Aren't they?
No, wait.
I thought they were in Detroit.
They're in Detroit. I was thinking the guys that do the laser stippling.
Sonoran Defense.
Sonoran Defense.
Sonoran.
I was like, is Phoenix? I thought Phoenix was in Detroit.
Detroit.
Even though it says Phoenix.
Well, they spell it with an
Well, it
F.
spells Phoenix with an F.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I thought Phoenix.
They are definitely hooked on phonics.
Yeah.
So, anybody got anything else for their bitch fest?
Drew Brees is dead to me.
Well,
Who's echoing?
I made the statement about Drew Brees, but I don't know if you heard it or not.
I heard it. I just had to get that in because I didn't get a chance.
Well, football has been dead to me for several years, so I'm
Oh,
cool with it.
I've
so-
never known football because I found it boring. So,
Goodell came out and said that the NFL was wrong for attacking people taking a knee, and once he
name
finished his
Kaepernick?
apologetic statement, they pointed out he did not use that man's name. He did not say Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick's not in the league. Why should he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Oh, snap. We didn't even talk about the bricks.
no.
No, this one's interesting.
I made a super chat the other night, basically saying I'm convinced we're in a video game and that's just a weapon spawn location.
So Robert Reich, whoever that is.
Oh, he's a
I don't even know
piece
who
of
that is.
shit. He was the chief finance minister for the Clinton administration.
Okay. Well, he posted from White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. Stats are taken from 2016 and 2017. 10 richest Americans, 100% white. U.S. Congress, 90% white. U.S. governors, 96% white. Top military advisors, 100% white. Presidents and vice presidents, 100% white.
What?
Yeah.
He missed one.
White House. Yeah. I'm sorry. 2% black. I mean, 1% black if you really want to get into it. U.S. House Freedom Caucus, 99% white. That's not true either. U.S. Presidential Cabinet, 91% white. Not true either. People who decide which TV shows we see, 93% white. I don't know how they determine that, since the
They're
majority
counting.
of them are Jewish.
It's all those white Hispanics.
Yeah, well, they're also counting a whole lot of Jews as white. Somehow, people who decide which books we read, which is a largely Jewish organization, is 90% white. People who decide which news is covered, 85% white. Not even remotely. People who decide what music is produced is 95% white. Jay-Z is the richest producer in the world. You're full of shit.
Is it him or Dre?
And it's him. It's Jay-Z.
wonder who
People
the
who
discrepancy
direct
are.
the top 100 grossing films, 95% white. I don't know. Like, Jon Favreau is not Jewish, so you've got the Marvel. But that's just the directorship. But Schindler's List, Jaws, Star Wars, there's no way only 5 of the top 100 grossing films are white. Teachers, 82% white. Full-time college professors, 84% white. Owners of professional football teams, 97% white.
But notice they don't mention players.
Mm-hmm. The most powerful group in the country, this is white supremacy. What a piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, most pieces of shit are pieces of shit. So.
Now, Robert Reich has never been right about a fucking thing. Ever.
Well, clearly
Ever.
he's an Obama official.
Well, he actually had a better position in the Clinton administration. He had a much more important position, but he's a piece of shit. And he has never been right about a fucking thing. Ever. But he still gets press. He still gets positions of power and influence. He has never been right about a fucking thing.
Daniel Radcliffe voices his support of the transgender community. Pass.
Yeah, we know.
Do you guys want to talk? Do you guys want to talk about
Harry
the?
Potter as soon as he quit being Harry Potter?
Yeah. Wow, what the fuck was I just gonna say? Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about? Do you want to talk about a snowman? I can't think of what it was now. God damn it, Garrick.
Are you going to
Sorry.
say we get Biggest Mikey on here for Black Clout?
That's an idea.
I mean, I doubt he'd come.
Yeah.
No, but
He's focused on other shit.
Matt's
Yeah, I
looking
know.
for people to fill in for the call-in show. Biggest Mike would be a good idea.
Well, he's done it twice. He does it every year
He
on my
has done it
birthday.
twice.
Although I think
I think Jay
Matt's
Friday
going to
go back.
probably
He
take
was a
Wednesday
classic.
off.
He was talking about getting the fiance on, off camera, of course.
Wow, you think she would?
Oh,
It's a consideration, is what he's saying.
That would be bold of her. I wouldn't think she'd want that notoriety.
That would be bold of
so.
her.
I thought
I
so
have met
too. I told him that would be fucking awesome.
It would be.
But I'm going to suggest Biggest Mikey as a backup.
Or Jay Fry.
No,
Or
not
Jay
Jay
Yeah,
Fry.
but Jay Fry won't go on.
Why?
Never Jay Fry.
Why?
He's not that entertaining.
I'm working.
Oh, bull fucking shit. Garrick, he's 10 times entertaining as you.
Well, like that's
I'm
hard.
not asking
Well,
to be on the call-in show, though.
I know.
Yeah,
You're saying he's not entertaining. I'm saying bullshit. He is. He's 10 times entertaining as you.
he's got good stories.
I can't think of what the hell I was going to ask about something humorous, I believe. Ice
Was
T's on, or Ice Cube's on a tear. He's been posting
that's
some
been
bullshit.
entertaining.
Snoop Dogg says he's going to vote for the first time ever to get Trump out because he's a clown. Like, didn't you say you voted for Obama?
Snoop Dogg does what Snoop Dogg does. He might have been high and just
Yeah.
not remembered.
I'm pretty sure Willie Nelson's high. I think he voted for Obama like 6 times. He's like, I remember in '88 when I voted for Obama the first time. Like, first off, no, you don't. Second off, no, you didn't.
Let's just be happy he's still around.
I mean, to a certain extent, he's still around.
He's still doing music. We lost Kenny Rogers, so
No,
That
remind me.
that man knew when to fold them.
And then we lost oh shit, what's his face?
Joe Diffie.
Joe Diffie, yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
who's Joe
Crying
Diffie?
Third Rock from the Sun. Pickup Man.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of good songs.
John Deere Green. It's another one.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're the sound pretty.
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
You'll remember halfway through the evening and then scream it out in the office.
Yeah, I did that the other day with Damn, what was that word that I was trying to think of?
You've
Like
been
2 months
hanging
ago?
out with Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg, haven't you?
Yeah, it was. I don't even remember the word anymore. I did remember it like days later though.
Words are hard.
It was definitely super something. I just don't remember what it was. Probably has nothing to do with super. But anyway,
I took the wife out to dinner the other night. We went to the local pub, which is a sports bar, and they were showing the only live sport that they were showing was a football match, so a soccer match, Germany and Argentina, I believe, and they were playing in a stadium with no crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So they're back at it. Yet we can't get any baseball. We can't continue hockey. We can't, thank God football's out, but fuck them. I mean, the NBA would be wrapping up anyway. So,
Well, the drivers of NASCAR have submitted to their sponsors, so they had to bend the knee. Anybody else see that?
no, I don't follow redneck sports.
Hey,
how they go around in a circle. How hard could following them be?
I actually have a lot of.
Exactly.
I do admire pit crews, but the pit crews never get their due. It's always the goddamn driver who all he has to do is make a bunch of lefts.
well, the problem isn't.
a lefter.
Well, the thing is, you got to have a lot of concentration. Not to mention, you're sweating your ass off.
Yeah, there is a lot of stamina. I'll give them the stamina.
Yeah, I just like the fact that the football athletes didn't call them athletes. I'm like, I'd like to see what you do in that thing.
Yeah, while googling the top like the first billionaire athlete, it's all qualified as sportsmen, and I'm like, are you guys shitting on golf? Is that what's happening here?
Oh, this is amazing. Hang on. I got to share this. So, first this. God damn it. What I did. Okay. And then. And then this.
Yeah, well, anybody with half a lick of sense would do that.
No, here. This is the second.
Oh, damn, that's way too spicy. I was going to put it up, but nope.
Oh, man. I love 4chan sometimes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. Hell, that made me jump backwards. Laurel, I don't know if she'd be a great call-in person.
They'd have to basically have one topic. I don't know that she'd be great for the call-in show. She might make a good co-host for the Sunday show.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
But
she's she's not dynamic enough like Blonde to do a call-in, to do multiple topics at a night.
Well, no. Plus, her being a lawyer just makes it boring. Like, she could have pertinent information, but everything else is just hemming and hawing.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's like Bill Richmond on Crowder. Like,
I got it. Miss Malevolent.
He's hilarious.
Miss Malevolent? Oh. Well, dude, that would be so fucking long, though. They wouldn't make it through 4 callers.
I want to go back to that last motherfucker. I miss her. Chicago had 18 murders in 24 hours on the day George Floyd died.
Yeah, but that was... I had gotten a conversation at work today about that. About how it doesn't make the news.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of Chicago murders, I almost had it. What was I gonna say? God damn it, Willie Nelson.
Again.
Oh, so the media, Trump's jobs report came out, and plus 2 point whatever million jobs when they were all butthurt about it. These people literally want the country destroyed, and you could tell from their anger and disappointment in the jobs numbers. They wanted Trump to look bad. They literally wanted the country to suffer, and no one is calling them out on it. Like, yeah, they roughed up the CNN side in Atlanta, but that's Atlanta. They roughed up everything. These people are the enemy. And by these people, I mean the media, not just the Jewish media that they all are a part of. All of them. Covering the bases. Harris County, Texas, declared June 9th George Floyd Day.
Congratulations, Stephen. You get a holiday.
Well, what else we got? Terry Crews made a statement. Defeating white supremacy without white people creates black supremacy. Equality is the truth, like it or not. We are all in this together. That's decent.
Yeah.
He's always been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Except for when he wouldn't rough up the Jew producer molesting his genitalia.
I think it caught him off guard and he didn't know what the fuck to do.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have anything else besides Ice Cube's bullshit. Thousands have already paid their respects to George Floyd today. I see a lot of people in shorts. I don't know how much respect can be paid when you're wearing shit exposing your kneecaps.
Well, it's, the COVID dress code. Everybody's used to dressing down, hanging out in their house.
An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last. Churchill. Dean King retweeted that, so my favorite.
Your man crush.
Crushing on Dean King makes me feel like a man.
You just want
He's
to
an
feel
American
a man.
treasure, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
You just want to feel the man.
You want him to take you up and put you on eagle's wings.
I read a tweet shitting on Leonardo DiCaprio's character from Jack from Titanic about how ignorant he is to claim he's king of the world or he's on top of the world from sea level. And I'm like, that's hilarious and stupid.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of hard to shout from the top of Everest.
Yeah.
Yeah, not advised behavior.
Liberals are now dressing as Africans and begging for forgiveness in front of migrants. This dude's in a dashiki. He's Swedish. That's ridiculous.
God, I hate the new Twitter.
I hated the old Twitter. It's not getting any better.
I can't even... Where is shit now? Oh yeah, because you gotta make sure you point this out now. The U.S. economy officially entered into a recession in February, ending the longest expansion on record. Got to counter those job numbers news.
See?
Joe Biden opposes defunding of the police, campaign says. That's probably wise.
Police aren't going to vote for you, Joe.
Toronto Police Chief Mark Saunders announces his resignation because Canada.
Can you guys believe that we're not even halfway through the year yet? We're just like almost there. Jesus Christ.
Well, we're in month 6.
Oh, we lost a pointer sister.
We still got 2.
Yeah, well, one of them died. She was only 69. I was a little young.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I got to work in the morning, so you ladies
you
have
take
a
care.
wonderful night.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Yeah.
Bye, Josh.
Later, brother.
Later, Josh.
Why don't you check out my intro later? The second one.
Today is the 2-year anniversary of Anthony Bourdain dying because he knew shit about Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, Breaking 911 says, do you support defunding the police? Joe Biden says, no, I don't support defunding the police. I support conditioning federal aid to police based on whether or not they meet certain basic standards of decency and honorableness. Decency and honorableness. Nice vague terms.
Oh my God. Can you think of it? This is pandering and then some. From Bloomberg Opinion, America's economy can't thrive without New York City. I think they're wrong. I think we will do just fine without New York City. New York City doesn't produce anything. It's just a finance money churn.
Yorkshire tea is getting it. This lady says, I am dead chuffed that Yorkshire tea hasn't supported BLM. Yorkshire tea responds, please don't buy our tea again. We're taking some time to educate ourselves and plan proper actions before we post. We stand against racism. Black Lives Matter. 1, why do Black Lives Matter? And 2, what is wrong with racism? What is so wrong about racism, you have to stand up against it?
Well, it is kind of a shitty worldview.
How is that?
Why would you automatically somebody who isn't like you is inferior?
Now, is that it, or do you know you better?
It can be both.
Do you the support of your family, to the extent is other motherfuckers that look exactly like you? Why would you put anyone on the same field as your blood kin? The people that have your back no matter what.
Who are those people?
Your family. No matter what color they are. Like the African neighbor down the street in the shitty neighborhood, the white people in the nice neighborhood, the Asians in the really nice neighborhood. Like, why would any other race be put on the same pedestal who are strangers? Because by definition, they ain't you. Because they are other.
I know some of my family members ain't the greatest people in the world.
But they're your blood.
Yeah, but so?
Can I take pride in the Indians that built the Taj Mahal?
Why would you?
Exactly, but can I take pride in my family who made it here from Germany to... This is exactly what I'm saying. Pride in your own race, your family, who is an extension, the same race as you, is looked down upon. Why?
It's only looked down upon if you're white.
Yeah, because you can do Black Lives Matter, you can do Brown Lives Matter, you can do green, purple, blue, green, fucking any other color lives matter. But you can't have a group that is dedicated to whiteness when we are a global minority. Now, granted, we happen to be all of the best countries in the world, but we have some exceptions. Like Appalachia really needs some help. It's one of the poorest parts of America, our great country. But I don't think they're privileged.
They're definitely not privileged.
I don't believe in privilege at all. Because the poorest black people in the country are better off.
We're now conflating class issues with race issues.
It's all part of the same Black Lives Matter bullshit.
Well, it is, because they're treating it like, they basically have to ignore all the successful black people in order for their argument to ring true. And then they also have to ignore all the poor white people in order for their argument to be true. But where that has commonality is classism. It's more of a class issue than it is a race issue.
And your family predominantly will be the same class because you're all family. But I guess we can get into caste systems.
Right. Well, there is actual mobility in America, which a lot of countries don't have mobility at all. India, for example, you can't succeed because it's a caste system. Japan, it's harder because they also have strict structures for social non-mobility. China, everybody's the fucking same unless you're part of the, unless you're a senior party member, and then you get all the good shit and everybody else is just the pleb.
You get all their good shit.
Exactly. God damn it, cat, knock it the fuck off.
He was trying to. It just didn't go all the way off the table. So I'm just saying, it's a very bullshit statement to say something about standing up against racism.
Well, the only racism that they want you to stand up against is
against your own party, your own group. They want your to be the out crowd.
They want the white people to be the out crowd. They are racist themselves, but you can't call that out because somehow that's itself racist. And that's what I'm saying. That's why racism is generally a shitty worldview, because they have it too, and it's shitty. They just don't call it.
Mikey deleted all his videos.
Okay.
Biggest Mikey hater reaction circa 2019-2020. I told y'all I can cancel me. Done tearing people down without real cause. Ad money not worth it. Cloud ain't worth it. I said before, all tea ain't good tea. We're all grown ass adults. Next time this handle channel is used, I'll be born anew. Well, I'll born anew. I had to add words because it's Mikey.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Yeah. Mikey needs a proof.
So look for new content on the Biggest Mikey channel, who's now just Medium Mikey.
Mediumist Mikey. That boy has lost some weight.
Yeah. Fucking kudos, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to diet, but there's a sale on soda pop. Do we have anything else to talk about?
I really don't.
Yeah, I need to go finish eating supper, so I think I'm going to roll out and go to bed. All right, fellas.
Supper? What about second supper? All right, you take care.
Yep, later.
Let's wrap it up here.
Okay, hang on. Pressing the button. Say bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. End.